What is going on, guys? Welcome to episode 3 of the HUT Progress series. Style Icons 2.0 are here. Yes, 4 new 94 overall players. They consist of Erik Karlsson, Jacob Chychrun, Tyler Seguin, and Carey Price. As you can see on screen now, this is how you can obtain those players. Complete challenges or event objective for collectibles, redeem in sets for power-up master items and other rewards. Upgrade power-up master items with event collectible. So one way for you guys to have a guaranteed 94 overall player is to go in your objectives here, scroll down to Style Icons 2.0, and here you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 challenges to complete. You have, there's no time limit for these objectives to be completed. So I'm assuming they will, in the next event, you'll have another tab here on the left showing you the objectives for the next event. But for now, this seems like it's going to be here to stay. You have 82 games to play in Rivals, HUT Champs, or Squad Battles, 289 goals, 51 games to win, 9 shutout games, 714 shots on goal for the first one, 2305 for the second one, 223 hits. Yeah, I don't know what those numbers are, but you get it. So you'll have to go through all those objectives to have a choice pack of a 94 overall Style Icons 2.0. Now keep in mind, you will only be able to have that choice pack once they're all released, because you need to open 7 daily reward packs. So I'm assuming the next 4 players are going to be released next Friday. So by the time you're able to obtain that choice pack, all 8 of the players will be released. Now for the collectibles, I believe it's pretty much the same as all the other events. Once again, you can make one of those 4 players by having a certain amount of collectibles. You can have, I believe as of now, 4 collectibles that are available from the HUT challenges. You have group 1 here. If you complete the third one of each group, you'll get an event collectible pack. That's going to give you 1 event collectible. I think these games at 2 or 3 minutes per game is pretty long, so I don't know if I'll be doing that, just because it can take quite a while to complete all that for only 4 seasonal collectibles. 4 event collectibles, so I don't know if I'll be doing it that way. I will probably be just trading in some players for those collectibles to be able to upgrade my my Style Icons. Now keep in mind, you will have 1 94 overall player for free if you complete all the objectives. If you don't want to do that and you want to redeem a set for one of those players right away, they are 7 collectibles each, which is honestly very, very easy to obtain. That's considering you do it this week. If you if you do it this week, you'll have to pay up 7 collectibles. If you wait until next week or later, it's going to be 10 collectibles. So when you redeem those players, you will have an 86 overall card of that player, and it's the same principle as the other events in the past, which means each tier will cost a certain amount of event collectibles to upgrade to up to a 94 overall card. Now for the collectibles, they've actually added an extra tier for the redemption, so you have a 6 times event collectible pack for an 88 overall player item. So if you have Luke Prokop or that Matthews, those free cards that were in the store, I don't know if they're still there, but take a look in the store and see if you can still redeem those cards. They are 88 overall, so that would literally guarantee you 12 event collectibles right away. If you don't want to do that, obviously there's still the other sets for 5 collectibles for an 87 overall, 3 collectibles for an 86 overall, I believe, 3 collectibles for 285s, and so forth. You can check out those sets by yourselves. If not, if you still have Team of the Year events collectibles laying around, you can swap them 1 for 1 for a Styles 2.0 Icon collectible. So I'll be doing that just to show you real quick. So I have 3 laying around. I don't think I'm gonna get that many more. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna redeem 1 for a Styles Icon 2.0. So you can do it that way if you want to get collectibles, if you have Team of the Year collectibles laying around. Now we're going to go ahead and take a quick look at the players themselves from that event so far. So let's take a look at all 4 players. So once again, if you use your collectibles to redeem those players, they're going to be an 86 overall. And once again, you can always check the details for that player. 5 collectibles to get him to an 87, and another 5 to an 88, 6 to an 89, 6 to a 90, and then it's 14 to a 92, and 18 to a 94. So add all of that up, 5, 5, 6, 6. So that's 22 plus 18. That's 40. That's 54 collectibles in total if you want to redeem the player. Or actually, that's even more than that because you need an extra 7. So yeah, a whole lot of collectibles if you want to get your card to a 94, or you can always just complete the objectives. That is up to you. Personally, I think I would be going for Tyler Seguin. It's a card I've loved in all of the NHLs. For those who know me, they know I play with Tyler Seguin quite a lot. Sadly, this year there's not a good card for Tyler Seguin except for this one right now, which you can have as a 94. And I believe right-handed players, I don't have too many of them, and they're not that great, but I always thought Tyler Seguin was a really good card. So you have that version, which I don't know what really is the difference between those two, except that this one is, you can't really upgrade it. But from what I saw, it's pretty much the same synergies all across the board, the same attributes. I mean, so not a big difference. Obviously, there's the style icons that are not master set players. So you have Ristolainen, Dadonov, Malgin, Edler, Lundqvist, Salming, Roenick, and another Austin Matthews. So once again, I'm pretty sure a lot of people are going to go for that Carey Price or that Tyler Seguin. Chychrun might also be a good card, but it really depends on what your needs are. I would recommend, if you don't have a very stable goalie, I would recommend going for that Carey Price. Obviously, one of the best goalies in the game this year. For myself, I'll be going with the Tyler Seguin right away. That's the first card I'm going to make, and then we'll see next week. If they come out with different cards that might be valuable to use. Now, before I end the video, guys, I'm going to show you real quickly what my team looks like. There have been a couple of upgrades that have really paid off. I have completed the team building sets from all 31 teams. Actually, 32 teams because the Kraken is in there. So, yes, I built Marin Gaborik, which I'm really happy about. It's a really good card. Obviously, with the synergies on top of, his speed already, and his skating ability is really great. He's a 6 goals in 7 games so far, which is, all of those games in Hut Champs. So a really good card to use. I like it. I use the Wheels Golden ability on him. And I'm just noticing now that there's an extra 5 AP that was just brought to the game. So you have a total of 45 AP that you can use now. Rantanen I also made from the Team of the Year sets, which is already on my second line, but that second line is really dominant. I brought Ovechkin back up to the first line with Austin Matthews as well. I bumped down McKinnon and McDavid. And that Kucherov that I got recently from the X Factor pack, is already out. It's not a card that I really enjoyed playing with, but this is what it is for the forwards. Now, on defense, I made the Sergei Gonchar, which bumps down Byram to the second pairing and Bouwmeester to the third pairing. So Orlov, the free 90 overall card from Christmas Rewards, is out of the lineup for now. On the left side, nothing really changes other than McAvoy scoring a big goal this week, so he's up to a 92 overall. Other than that, it's pretty stable on the D side. And for goalies, still the same thing. Vasilevsky in net with Synergy Filler in there. We still have, a bunch of synergies activated. Booming Shot, which is really good for, body checking and strength. Two skills that I think are very important. Magician, for deking puck control. Gladiator for body checking, once again, in balance. Buzzing for that 1 speed and agility boost. Bombard is really good for aggression. I thought my team was lacking aggression a little bit, so I'm trying out that synergy. Just because I think it's interesting to see what your players can do with extra aggression stats. Distributor, obviously, if you don't have that enabled, you should. I recommend enabling it right now and putting it on as many players as possible for that +2 speed and +3 puck control. That really great synergy to have. And Applesauce, which is kind of a base synergy on a couple of players, so I just figured I'd complete the 5 points with some other players there. All right, so this week we are 7-0 in Hut Champs. Hopefully you get a better run than last week. We had 14-6 for a total record. So I'm not really proud of that, but this week, you know, we're at a great start. I'm not trying to jinx it or anything. But thank you guys for being here. Hopefully you make the card that you want. Make sure to grind those objectives, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.